Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm excited to take you through the biggest changes and general overview on Season 2 in Lost Ark Russia. Season 2 also hit the Russian servers this week on the 21st, and many of you have been asking me, hey, what's with Season 2? What are the changes? Shall I just, come in the game right now and give it a try, etc.? Of course you should try Lost Ark Season 2. I've said this, you should try Lost Ark period, but you should definitely try Lost Ark Season 2 because Season 2 and the way things are done in Season 2 is actually the way we're gonna be getting the game next year in the West. So because of that, it is very nice if you would give the game a try and see, is Season 2 better than Season 1 for you, in case you've played Season 1, or if not, then if you're a new player to Lost Ark, definitely give this a try so you can understand how the game is going to feel for us in the West. Maybe you don't like it and it's not going to be any point for you to even get hyped about it, wait for it, pay starter packs, etc. I have links in the description below to guides for all of the regions that you can try Lost Ark in. If you want to try Lost Ark in Japan, there is a guide and it's a very fresh version of the game. If you want to try Lost Ark in Korea, that's the most advanced, or in Russia, it's somewhere in between Japan and Korea, and they all have Season 2 starting with this week, and some regions even previously. Now the major things in Season 2 is obviously one big part of the game is the housing system. Now I've talked about the housing system in a different video. I have a gazillion of videos about Season 2 on my YouTube channel as well, in which I've talked about the gearing system, the what to do at end game, the housing system, etc. Another cool thing that comes with Season 2 is the fact that skills have runes right now, so you can apply different effects to skills that did not have these effects previously. Also, in terms of these perks that you can select, the traits for each skill, gear now in Season 2 also can improve specific perks, right? So if you have a skill, let's say this one, and this perk to you is very valuable, then you could potentially find an armor piece that gives this skill a boost in its rank. So for example, this one reduces cooldown by 2 seconds. You can have a piece of gear that reduces cooldown by 4 seconds, and if you wear that piece of gear or the perk from that gear, you can have this particular trait boosted. This is a really cool thing. A remake in the seal effects. This was also something that came with Season 2. Very interesting change. I'm very excited for those of you who have not played Season 2 yet to actually that you're playing it now in Russia, and it's really cool. A new continent and a new place to go, Paito. This is a very lovely place. I've been there. I didn't get the item level necessary to get past, let's say, the first location, but I've been there, and the first location is absolutely beautiful, and from the pictures and videos I can see that other locations are also very joyful and very happy. New loading screen, of course, new splash screen. You can see actually Paito in the new loading screen of the game when you choose your servers. Very lovely. New story, but all this we don't care about. A remake for a lot of, well, excuse me, a remake for all of the rewards, from Mokoko Seeds to Island Hearts, Masterpieces, etc. This was also something that was done. The possibility that you would craft, for example, well, acquire costumes. This is something that was highly requested in Korea, and now with Season 2 it's available. Very important is this event that Russia also has. Korea had it as well, and Japan also. The fact that you get a set of gear as you start Season 2, right? You get a set of gear including new accounts. A set of gear that is very easy to be boosted up until item level 870. This is really nice and very helpful, because you start the game when you just hit 50, when you just level, you start the game at I don't know, 250 item level, and this one very fast gets you, well, not in one day, but in a couple of days as you play the game and as you do these tasks that are required. Very easy tasks. Do that dungeon, do a chaos dungeon, do a raid, or put a plus on your gear, etc. Super easy, and it's a very joyful way of boosting yourself up in terms of item level and getting to experience more content. Now item level 870 is not such a big deal with Season 2, because the maximum I believe was 1340 or something similar, so it's somewhere, let's say, in the in the middle, in between 0 and the maximum item level, but it's really good. It gives you access if you want to just try the game or just have a little bit of fun once a week. Then it gives you the opportunity to actually do more content than you would normally do, or see more places, more dungeons, more raids, etc. They also give you a pet egg. Pets in Lost Ark are a must, so the logging in right now, on the Russian version you actually need to click this button right here, log in and get a gift. So you need to apply your account basically by logging in from this article, which I'm gonna link in the description below. Characters can also level up to 55 now, and if you level up to 55 you can assign more points in your skills. Nothing special. It's not a very conventional leveling up system. Yes, you still need you level up by doing dungeons and just getting experience, right? But how can I say this? There is no huge visual or feel tactile reward for leveling up, besides the fact that you can assign more skill points in some skills, right, which makes them more powerful. And not only that, it makes them a lot more powerful if you start plussing them to 11, 12, etc. Really nice way of giving the people that are at end game also something to do, as opposed to just the daily things. Hey, you know, I can also do this thing so I can actually level up a little bit faster and assign more skill points, become more powerful, make that skill really viable, because the power curve in putting more points in your skills is actually really large. So it's really worth it to be at level 55 and have the possibility to, some skills, not all, to increase them to further than 10. I would also like to touch upon gear and gearing up, because some of you guys have been asking me, hey, is there any difference? Do I have to do something special? No, not really. It's the same as it was before, where you log in the game and you do your content, your raiding, your dungeons, your with Season 2 Abyss dungeon once a week on every character, and then Abyss raid once a week on every character, etc. And you know, you just play your things that are for that day, and you get materials, you store them, you enchant your gear with them, or you sell them on the broker, etc. There is no more Acrasium in the game, so you can forget about that. Acrasium, of course, has been replaced with other mats that you need to gear up. Depending on your item level, you gear up the same way as before. You acquire the gear and then you go to a merchant, then you enchant it with different mats. Mats that you get from playing daily content. Also, you can purchase these mats from the broker with gold, which is, no, as you can imagine, a controversial change, but this video is not the right time for it. And then as you progress through your item levels, which seemingly does not take as much time as it took before, because right now you're kind of not gated by this Acrasium that you could have only acquired from this and this on a daily basis, and it was untradeable. Right now, if you make a little bit of gold by doing your Abyss dungeon, and then you can go to the broker and purchase a couple of mats, so you can put one more polishing level on your gear. So it kind of gives you this feeling that, you know, progression is sped up. And in reality, inside the game, yes, progression is sped up, and it's gonna feel like it's very sped up in the Russian version, because they have already geared up before, and they already have high item levels, and they already have a lot of content that they can do and, you know, put things on the broker. In terms of gearing up at later stages of end game, gear is also tradable on the broker right now with Season 2. So if you've played before on Russia and you had some gold, you can just easily now go to the broker. You, as an item level 250, fresh level 50, you can go to the broker and you can purchase yourself a set of gear that is item level 370 right away in 2 minutes, and you just equip it, because there is no restrictions in equipping this gear up until item level 870, I believe. And then all of a sudden, instantly, you are from 250 870, right? After that, there are restrictions, of course. You need to be 895 or whatever it was in order to get an item level from the broker, gear from the broker, to purchase it and to equip it, of 1050 or 1030, and then you need to be 1050 in order to buy and to equip from the broker 1305 or something like that. So yeah, there are some restrictions, but yeah, it feels good, it feels nice. I hope that the Russian people are also going to appreciate this, and I hope that you guys that are playing in Russia and have been waiting for season 2 will appreciate this as well. Very nice calendar rewards they have. There's 2 tabs now with season 2 of calendar rewards. They come seasonally, occasionally, so it's not guaranteed that this is gonna be forever, but this is really great and really helpful. And also on top of everything, there is this place which I don't think they've shown here, that is the missions. You have like daily, monthly, weekly missions that you can complete, and you get like really cool rewards from them. It's not present here. I didn't see it in these articles, but regardless, a very cool system, a very motivating system for players to finish things and get rewarded instantly by just completing a quest or finishing a story or doing a particular raid, and hey, there's extra rewards that can be found there. Super cool, right? I didn't even get the chance to talk about this, like taking stats, skill perks from one gear and putting it to another, but I've talked about this in detail in previous videos on my channel. You can browse it, they're all recent there about Lost Ark. The last thing I want to mention is making a little bit of gold, or like in general, this is not a topic for 30 seconds, but I'm gonna try making some gold for those of you who play Lost Ark season 2 in Russia. Now everything in season 2 is tradable, from gear to mats to everything that was tradable before is still tradable. So as you do your content on a daily basis on your main, on your alts, etc., it's important to play on your alts, because you do get occasionally items, accessories in particular, that have very nice stats on them. What I was talking about, enchanting your perks on the skills. Now these perks can be found from level 1 to 2 to 3 on gear. The higher item level the gear, the better chance you have to get a higher tier of a skill perk. Now people can extract, you also, everyone can extract perks, like actually this picture right here. You can extract skill perks from a piece of gear and apply it to what you're currently wearing. So my point is, if you want to make a little bit of gold, and what people do, you have to take advantage of the auction house, and by that I mean take advantage of the people who are wallet warriors or who deposit money on a regular basis in Lost Ark and buy gold with it, because on the broker you can find those people who buy your accessories or your armor pieces that have good skill perks on them. They extract those skill perks, they put it on their gear because they really want to go for that skill, etc. This is a very nice way of making extra money from the broker in Lost Ark season 2. I wish you guys lots of love. I thank you so much for watching as always. I hope you're enjoying season 2. I am enjoying season 2 a lot in Korea, because this is where I'm playing right now, and I am struggling to finish up my leveling process in Japan, so I can test things there as well on 2 different characters, not just one. It is a nightmare for me to level up for the 27th time. Not boosted. With boosted characters I might have over 30, but I'm just trying because I really want the Japanese version to get a really good sense of it with 2 characters, things at endgame, etc. I wish you guys lots of love again. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you really soon. Until then, take care.